Alrighty, this is G.I. Joe 1992, PG-13, mature audiences only. And now I do have 6 vehicles for this year. Out of the 17, well, there's 15 vehicles and 2 bases, so I do have one of the bases. And we'll just have a quick look here at what I don't have. So I don't have the Earthquake, don't have that, and I don't have the gliders or the battle copters, and I don't have the Eco Striker or the Toxolab. And well, this Desert Apache might not count because HCC 788 did a review on it and it doesn't really fit the figures. It wasn't even made for the figures. And then there's Ford America, as well as the mail-in APC. I don't have that. So I don't have those vehicles yet. But, you know, it shouldn't be too hard to find. So I do have a few of the others. And we will review them for this year. And later on we will revisit when I do get more Joes for the other years that I'm missing. Alrighty. So we have the Storm Eagle. Eagle Storm would have sounded better. And we have the Cobra Liquidator. Both of these jets were designed as water guns. Can you say gimmick? Now, the Storm, or Eagle, yeah, Storm Eagle, the cockpit should have been made better. And it should have had a lower seat in here. But it doesn't. They designed it poorly, so you can fit thinner figures in. Stalker fits in there for sure. Maybe Ace. Figures that don't have too much of an arm bulge. I tried to put General Hawk in there, and well, his arms are just a little bit too bulgy, so he does not fit in there well. But let's have a look at this awesome looking jet. Now the Eagle Storm you do have to clean periodically and wipe it down. It is well, it's one of those jets that the plastics seem to tarnish. But this is an awesome looking, it actually has a lot of characteristics of the stealth fighters. There is other stealth fighters. But it tends to like yellow and stuff, so you do have to clean it with water periodically. Get rid of any of that mold that's trying to start on these things. Alright. Anyways, this does have 4 missiles. Here's the underbelly. It does have wheels that move, but again, they look cheaply made. I mean, yellow wheels. You know, it would have been nice if they were black. But the landing gear does fold up easy, and it's pretty easy. The handle does come down. And we have the water pistol gimmick. But at the same time, it's actually nice to have a handle, because you could fly your jet better. The landing gear does fold up pretty easy. Watch out, here comes Stacker. He's stacking his prey. Nobody beats G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe, real American hero. Yo, Joe. Cobra's on the attack. Cobra Liquidator. So this is an awesome looking jet. Now, some people do customize these and they do paint them because they don't want to clean them, because they do, the color does change. Now, I never liked putting on these kind of stickers or decals, so I usually leave them off. But this is a nice jet. It might range for 80 American to over 100, and that's pretty much what I probably paid for it. But it's pretty nice. Other than the fact that the wheels, you know, they cheaped out on. And the size. If they made it a little bit bigger in the canopy, or they designed it... Oh, sorry. Now we're having technical tickle. So the wheels do kind of roll. But again, they're made a little too small. But the Storm Eagle does look nice, and we will do an aerial view. Now the Cobra Liquidator. This looks like a MiG. MiG fighter. And this one also has 4 missiles and a cool water gun handle. And again, same landing gear design, same yellow. There's the 4 missiles. And again, oh, we gotta clean up that sticker. Now my cockpit seems to be not clipping in as well here. So the clip might have been worn. And you can always add a little bit of glue to thicken that up if you want. Or I don't know if there's a tab on there that's broken. But that's how I got it. And this one here is awesome looking. Cobra Liquidator! Cobra's on the attack! Oh no! There's the there's the Sky Striker! 2023 Sky Striker! Look out, Liquidator! Fail safe is in there! It does have its little water cannon spot there. The wheels do come out pretty simple. I think, yeah, you just push on that. That clips back. Doesn't really lock into place. Tabs are not broken. So you seem to be a little more durable than some of the other ones that have tabs. And again, the handle folds back up. And there it is. And it's got a 1991 stamp, but yet it's 92. I think these were out in 91. Now we'll have an overview of these awesome looking jets. They look pretty fantastic. They're smaller mid-range, but these are perfect for army building. They do fit well on the aircraft carrier as well. We have a Strato Viper in here. And we're going to take a look at the cockpits. This cockpit seems to have a little more detail. But again, the cockpit design is crappy. It's nicer when the figure fits in the cockpit instead of like laying like this. So again, not as good of a cockpit design. This cockpit here just looks like bare bones. It looks like it's missing a seat. I don't know. Something else clips in here or not. But this is how it was when I got it. So if anybody else owns one of these, I'm going to have to check at yojo.com and have a look. But that's how it looks like. So again, I don't know if it's missing a seat cover, but I highly doubt it, because then you wouldn't be able to put the figure in there at all. Because it's pretty tight. It's like the Vector wasn't designed properly. So again, very nice looking jet. Definitely has the stealth characteristics. So these are awesome. I always love getting the jets. And well, you shouldn't have passed up on this one. And Hasbro canceled the HasLab, so most likely was for probably what is that? Probably for classified, which I do not collect, because for one, it's not made like the O-ring figures, and for two, it's another scale altogether, so then that throws out your whole entire collections. So these are pretty fantastic looking jets, and you know, if they ever remade these would be awesome. Just, you know, remake this in a different color, because this plastic tends to, well, not look too nice. Tends to fade, or gets like a, I don't know, a tarnishing color. But the Liquidator is fantastic. So I do recommend you get these jets for your collection. Doesn't matter what year you've collected to. If you're just original OG, or if you actually collect all the vehicles. I collect all the vehicles from every year. I did have the pit, but I did not like it, so I got rid of that base. I got rid of it for 50 bucks. I paid over 200 and something for it before. But oh well. Somebody else is enjoying it, and sometimes you just get rid of things you don't like. But I mean, we do keep some of the crap, like the rat, and we're gonna review that hollowed out vehicle. Now, as for the war is, well, if anybody, like I said, anybody knows Carlson, just get on him. And the guy that's doing the operation, well, call sign Longbow and Operation Recall, again, tell those guys, like, they gotta find factories in Mexico or somewhere else, because China is very unstable right now, and they could go to war with Taiwan any day. And also, well, they're supplying weapons to, say they are supplying Russia with bullets and drones and everything else, because they're all communists. And that's another thing, like, back in the 7-Day Wars, it was in 1976 there, the communists were funded by Russia before to try to destroy Israel. And that's what they're doing again. They're back in Iran to, you know, get Iran more nuclear weapons, and, well, Iran will destroy Israel. Now, you know, there's lots of political crap involved in there, but the whole point is they want to get rid of the American bases, these communists, so they're going to do the same thing they did again in 1967, and that is to destroy Israel. And now, you know, I don't care. I mean, I do care, but, you know, like, they got their own political issues. And I don't know, Palestine people were really Palestinians, because, for one, that was a Roman settlement. And even before that, it was probably owned by all that land is Israel's. So it was probably taken over when the Egyptians took the Israelis into slavery. So all that land is basically Israel's land in the first place, and they were just plundered over the thousands of years of slavery, and, you know, that is their land. So those people in Palestine, they could just leave and go live in other countries, but they don't. They stay there because they're paid by the proximities. It's a proxy war of the communists trying to destabilize Israel, and I don't understand why Israel would even want to deal with Russia, knowing the fact that they supported all these countries against Israel in the Seven-Day War in 1967. So they're trying again with Iran, and if Israel, you have your window of opportunity now to basically get rid of those people in Iran and do it, get it done before they get well embedded with China and Russia, because again, they're going to try to attack you just like they did before. And we do have the hypersonic missiles. Philippines is already getting theirs. So if China, you're that retarded that you don't understand that America already has the hypersonic missiles, and probably a few different variations of them. They're already distributed them everywhere. So when you go to launch your attack on Taiwan, you're going to be wiped out. And Russia, you keep threatening your nuclear war. Well, America's got more than just hypersonic missiles. You know, they've got a lot, and they've got way better technology than what you got. Even if you think what you got is what you got. So you want to make World War III, you're going to lose, and everything you have is already on the target list. Just think about it. Before you make a move, it'll be over. Photon weapon. Done. Blink of an eye. Alrighty, war is bad, and, you know, I don't want Russia or China to fight and America to fight. I don't want war to be war. I want everyone to be living in peace and harmony. Alrighty, thanks for watching, and remember, take care, prepare, and keep on.